Uncle Hai once told us, "Just the other day I saw a dry coconut fall from the tree beside Mrs. Nam's old house. I picked up a stick and was about to cross over to get it. But when I looked through the window of her house, I saw her climbing down from the altar. I got so scared. Still, I tried my best to grab that coconut and hurried straight back home." Her ghost keeps haunting like that, but honestly, after a while, people stopped being afraid because she appeared too often, and she was very real. Then Aunt Hai said, "Maybe she doesn't allow anyone to cross into her land to take coconuts. That's why she keeps haunting." The storyteller admitted that during the first 3 months she stayed there, she didn't encounter Mrs. Nam's ghost. But one day, the second child of Auntie and Uncle Hai suggested, "Come on, let's go behind the hedge and shake down some coconuts to drink." Since she had just come from the city, she was very excited. They shook the trees and coconuts, both young and old, came falling everywhere. She happily carried armfuls of coconuts back into Aunt Hai's house. When Aunt Hai saw, she exclaimed, "Heavens! How dare you pick Mrs. Nam's coconuts? You're done for, girl. Tonight she's going to come and scare you for sure." Everyone laughed and teased her about it. That night, Mrs. Nam's spirit really did appear, but the girl wasn't scared, almost like someone who didn't know the power of a gun. The next few days, she became addicted to it. Every day, she ran to the coconut grove, shaking down all the fruits, young, old, didn't matter. She piled up a mountain of coconuts in the house, delighted at her bounty. But then, what was meant to come eventually came. The following morning, she was supposed to wake up early to help Aunt Hai cook for the bricklayers who were building the new house. But no matter how much her husband shook her, she wouldn't wake up. Worried, he rushed to call Aunt Hai. When Aunt Hai came in, she saw the girl burning with fever, lying unconscious. Her body temperature was alarmingly high, up to 43 degrees, the highest fever she had ever experienced. Panicked, they rushed her to the local clinic. The doctors gave her medicine to bring the fever down, and only by noon did she regain consciousness. At that point, Aunt Hai told her, "See, yesterday you shook down coconuts from Mrs. Nam's land. Now she's come to punish you. When I get home, I'll prepare food for her spirit and beg her not to harm you anymore." That afternoon, Aunt Hai offered a meal to Mrs. Nam's altar, pleading with her to stop haunting the girl. The very next day, the girl's health was restored. Sometime later, when the construction of Aunt Hai's house was finished, they held a housewarming celebration. The girl's parents also came over to attend. During the gathering, after the feast, her mother